Okay, so here we go. Hi, my name is Ariana. I am the Instruction Outreach Librarian here at Schroeder Library. And today we're going to be talking about the basics of the Boolean search method. So what the Boolean search method is basically it's a method of searching where you use keywords paired with the Boolean operators to produce more accurate results while disregarding irrelevant results. And the Boolean operators are and, or, not, quotation marks, and parentheses, as well as the little asterisk star. So the first one we're going to focus on is and. And limits your search to results that include multiple of your key terms if you have more than one key terms. For example, if you were looking up different famous dogs within American history or the role dogs have had throughout American history, you'd want to search dogs and American history just as your base search. We're going to pop out of full screen, hop over to our library website, and we're going to use EBSCO to kind of do some practice searches as we're learning about these different key terms. For EBSCO, you can either put all your key terms on one line or you can spread them out. Because we're going to be editing our search, I'm going to use them different key terms on the different lines. Cover this first one. We would say dogs. And you can see this tab right here has those different Boolean operators, so you can have them pre-planned out. I'm going to say and. American history. And then from there, we would search. You can see this one is giving us 600 results for that. Probably want a little bit more than that. A lot of them are ebooks. You can see not all these are going to be quite what we want. This one's talking about metaphors. If you scroll down a little bit further in one of my earlier practice results, there was some stuff about hot dogs. So some of what we're looking for, but not quite all. So popping back here. Our next key term or next Boolean operator that we're going to focus on is or, where this one you can use different alternatives and synonyms to your search to expand your search and find additional results. For example, we could say dogs or canines or any other word that could be used to refer to dogs. Or we could say America or United States, and we could build out those key terms that way, finding different synonyms and alternative words that researchers may have used instead of the ones that we're initially thinking of. So we're going to pop back over to EBSCO. We're going to say or, and then this one's even populating up some different results that we could look into. Or canine or dog instead of the plural. And we'll do the same thing down for our American/United States history. And then we'll search. And then here we've almost doubled our results of different results that are coming up for those key terms. You can see much more stuff, which will increase our chances of being able to find what we're looking for. But you can also see some of these mad dogs were not quite what we're looking for. I believe there's also one that refers to them of here there's some sort of outlaw gang. Not what we're looking for. So that leads us to our third Boolean operator, which is the term not, which we can use to eliminate things that are coming up with our key terms that aren't quite what we're looking for. For example, the outlaw gang of the mad dogs or hot dogs perhaps may come up when talking about dogs in American history. Not what we're looking for this example search. So we can go over and add those to narrow down our results using that not. And then you could either add additional fields in here, or we could again put them on the same line of not hot dogs or mad dogs. And then we'll search, and we go from just over 1,000 to about 100 less results by eliminating those key terms. And another thing that could be helpful for us when using our Boolean search is the quotation marks. Quotation marks are a way of keeping phrases together and communicating to the search engine that these aren't individual words you're looking for, but a specific phrase you're looking for. For example, United States instead of just United and States. So this will look specifically for those words together in one phrase instead of spread out. We can add that to our practice search. I think it's going to be more influential over under our knots of the mad dog group and the hot dogs. We'll do that for the American history as well. And you can see we're going to go from 1,000 results to closer to 300 results, which is going to be much more manageable to go through if you're looking for stuff results and you only have a limited amount of time. 1,000 is going to be a lot to go through, but kind of expand or narrow down. And then another option you have when using the Boolean search method is you can use parentheses to kind of clarify. This is going to be more important if you're using the all on one line. If we're separating them out on the different lines like I've been doing, then that's going to be less of an issue, but this will kind of, just like parentheses in math, will narrow down what you're looking to have carry over into what areas. For example, down here, you can see we've kind of put them together so that it's America or United States and histories, but we know histories goes over to the America and the United States, and that the dogs and canines stay together, so it's not dogs or canines and American history, but dogs or canines and the history side of things as well, connected to both the dogs and the canines option. And so to see that play out, we could switch up our results, which is again going to change how many we have. And by switching over to this, we bring our total to 5,000 results, just shy of 6,000, which this is going to be a lot more to go through, but it's also going to potentially have a better chance of finding what we're looking for than limiting it to that 300. That would just be another opportunity for us to either find some more key terms or have more options to narrow down in some of our limiters, such as limiting it to peer-reviewed or most recent versus further back history. And then one more option we have is, again, that little asterisk sign, which is how you do truncation. Truncation is a way of filling in close alternatives to your search term. For example, if you didn't want to say dog and dogs, you could just put dog, which would be your root word, and then that little asterisk, and it'll bring you all sorts of different results for dogs, dog, doggy, doggies, all the different words that could come off of that root word. Some of these aren't the most academic, so less of a chance with this particular example, but this will come more into play if you're looking at examples of, for example, child. You could add that asterisk and it would bring back things for child, children, childhood, and all sorts of the different alternatives that have that root word of child in them that may be what you're looking for depending on your topic. So we'll hop over back to EBSCO. We'll use that in our example. You can see that expanded it even more. So we're now at over 8,000 results, which is a lot to go through, but also means higher chance of being able to find stuff that is what we're looking for. But also a lot to go through, so that would be something you'll want to go through your limiters and narrow down, maybe through geography, just to kind of verify that you are looking for United States. That does bring us down quite a bit to 500. And so this is just one more chance to kind of play with those limiters if you haven't already. And so here is, again, what that final search would look like on this slide, or you can see it kind of spread out in here. And again, if you wanted to spread it out even further with additional key terms that you didn't want to put all on the same line, use this little plus and narrow it down. For example, you can add mad dogs onto their own line instead of sharing with hot dogs. Or you could have them share. Shouldn't affect the search results, should still bring you back the same results. So you can see, this one took off our United States geography, which is why it went back up to that original number results, but you can see still quite a few results. And so that is the basics of Boolean search method. I'll go ahead and stop recording, and then if anyone has any questions, they're welcome to ask.